Well, it looks like I've got a problem. What's going on, guys? I'm Jimmy with One Road. Yesterday, after church, me and the family jumped in the Suburban and we were gonna head out to the beach. I put the key in the ignition, turned it, and all I heard was cranking. The motor never started. Here's the thing though, this has been going on for a few months, and if it wouldn't start the first time, it would definitely start the second time. I never had any check engine lights until I towed 1,100 miles from Washington to California, and that's where the check engine light came on. Upon checking that check engine light, I come up with a P0101 code, which is mass airflow sensor. Here is my mass airflow sensor, and you can see it comes right after the air filter. The one that's installed in this truck is by a brand called Delphi. I'm not sure if that is original equipment or if this has been changed out before. Either way, it needs to be dealt with in one of two ways. Number one, the cheapest and easiest is going to be this CRC mass airflow sensor cleaner. I picked this up at my local O'Reilly's and it was roughly $9. If you look right on the bottle, it says proven to gain 4 to 10 horsepower. So I don't know, maybe this whole mass airflow sensor being dirty is an actual thing. I hope it is. This is the first time that I've ever had to deal with something like this. I've watched a few videos, of course, on YouTube, and it seems that it's very easy. You just pull the mass airflow sensor out and spray the living heck out of it with this, put it back in the truck, and hope everything is well. Now, the second option is going to be completely replacing that mass airflow sensor. I do have one on the way. It should be here today, and it is by AC Delco. I'll go ahead and put the links to all these products down in the description below if you guys are curious. Regardless of which method I choose, the first thing I have to do is take out the mass airflow sensor. To take the mass airflow sensor out, you just loosen these two hose clamps. You're also going to need to remove the electrical connection. With this electrical connector, the first order of business is going to be to pop this gray piece out. There's a little tab there you're just going to push down with your screwdriver and this gray piece will pop out. That gives you access to this pressure point here. You're going to press in on this and just wiggle the connector up and out. Now that our hose clamps are loose, I'm just going to go ahead and pry the hose off. All right, so the side with the mass airflow sensor needs a little bit of persuasion. I'm guessing this rubber is just kind of seized on to the air box, so you might need to stick a flathead screwdriver under there and just loosen everything up. And just like that, with a little persuasion, the mass airflow sensor is out. All right, if you take a peek inside this mass airflow sensor, you can see there's a couple of elements in there that not only measure airflow but also air temperature. Those are the elements that I'm going to be spraying and hopefully cleaning. To be completely honest, I don't think they look that dirty, so not sure if this is going to work, but it's worth a try. On the other side of that mass airflow sensor, you have this screen, and this is really just to disperse the air evenly over those sensors. Now, upon looking at this thing outside, you can really start to see the dirt buildup. This is the airflow in here on this honeycomb structure. It does look pretty dirty, so maybe that is just simply our problem, is a dirty couple of sensors on this mass airflow meter. Either way, we're going to go ahead and spray this thing out. Okay, and with that, we've installed the mass airflow sensor back into the vehicle. This gray piece here is just set in there loosely. I'm going to go ahead and plug it back in. You can hear the click, and I'm going to push down the gray piece to lock it. Okay, so reading the directions for the mass airflow sensor cleaner, it says to spray it 10 to 15 times. I'm guessing that just kind of means like, you know, like 10 to 15 times doing that. I just held it on there, just blasting it. I used almost all of the can. I did have a dual filter respirator on because you definitely don't want to breathe that. I also had gloves on. I was also making sure to spray it away from me so that nothing would drip or spray into my eyes or anything like that. The last part of the directions said to make sure that the sensors are fully dry before you start the car. So now that that thing's installed, I'm gonna let it sit for 10 to 15 minutes just to make sure any of the cleaner is dried up. All right, guys, the moment of truth. Does this mass airflow sensor cleaner work? And I know this isn't that fair of a test because we're not sure if my mass airflow sensor is dead itself, but here we go. Okay, that was a fail. That was a fail. And it's running. Look at that, guys. Wow. Wow. That is freaking cool. I gotta open the garage door. Well, holy smokes, guys. That is a testament to why you need to always clean your mass airflow sensor. Holy moly. I didn't realize it was actually gonna work. I thought this was just gonna be like a waste of 10 bucks, but you know, it was worth a try, but it worked. Wow. Have any of you guys used this stuff and had success like I did? If so, comment below. I wanna hear about it. But man, I am stoked. That means once I get that new mass airflow sensor, I can send it right back. The only thing I need to do now is clear the code, make sure it doesn't come back, and make sure this wasn't a fluke that the truck actually started. But I assure you, not only on video, but yesterday when we were going to go to the beach, I tried to start it probably 20 times without success. So I definitely see a result here. With just a couple of starts, the computer probably had to reset and kind of relearn things when it was actually getting readings from the mass airflow sensor, and everything seems to be working just fine. I just started it a couple more times off of camera and it's starting up like a dream, and it seems to be running smoother too. So I guess time will tell if the mass airflow sensor actually worked or if this was just a fluke and the truck just so happened to start. But so far in my book, I think it worked, and it worked wonders. All right, guys, I'm Jimmy with One Road. Until the next one, peace out. Shoot, man, I can't believe that actually freaking worked.